Guys, I am super pumped to show you this video. It is just ridiculous. So I found, while perusing the internet, an amazing Pokemon Go bot, and it will do everything for you. And I mean everything. Probably more than humanly possible. Definitely more than humanly possible. Before we go into anything, quick disclaimer. Of course there's a risk that you might get banned using a bot. I mean, it's a bot. If you clicked on this video, I'm pretty sure you might not care as much. So, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get into the video. So, I've been running this for a little over an hour, maybe about an hour and 5 minutes. And I am, still kicking, still doing just fine. This is actually a second account I made just for testing this, but it is working just fine. So I'm going to leave this zip in the description. This is all you need to have the bot. It is the executable and the config. Now the config is just, the configuration file for the bot, but it will actually automatically do it because this one, if you open it up, I suggest extracting it first though. I'm just leaving it in WinRAR because I'm lazy. So when you open it, it actually opens up this little GUI, which is good for changing the config file for you. So you can choose your starting location with latitude, longitude, your altitude, the speed in which you move, how many meters of a radius will you travel around, if it'll auto transfer your Pokemon, and how many you need to do that. And you guys can read, you can see all the settings for your items, which not to catch, what to evolve, what not to catch, what not to transfer, yada yada yada. So oh, and also obviously Google or Pokemon account. Once you do that, you press save configuration and the bot will start. Mine actually started in my next monitor over, so let me drag that over here. So this is the same as this window, just not expanded yet. And here it tells you to just simply go to this URL, which is google.com/device. When you do that, you're going to be prompted to sign into your Google account, which, I mean, it's Google's website. Don't worry, guys. And I have it actually open right over here. So I've already signed in to another account of mine, and I am going to enter the code here. So let me just move things out of the way. So now the code is HVQH. Sorry, my eyesight is terrible. NDHF. And no, it's not case sensitive. Once you sign in, this is all that they're getting out of this. So it is literally the same thing as Niantic now, but they used to have a lot more. So it's giving them permission to know who you are in Google, so your public name, and view your email address. So really nothing bad. Press allow and the bot will start up over here. I'm going to exit out as soon as it starts going because it's going to start transferring my Pidgeys, which I don't want it to do. So yeah, it's going to start when that's done, but I don't want it to because that's another account where I've been collecting a lot of Pidgeys. But basically you'll start seeing this stuff. It'll transfer anything that it's supposed to transfer first, and then it'll get going. It'll scan the area. It'll tell you how many Pokestops. It'll tell you your level, all this info. It repeats every now and then, and it will just go from Pokestop to Pokestop, collecting everything, catching every Pokemon in between, and oh man, I can't even begin to tell you. The fact that I'm finding CP 800 Pokemon within an hour of starting this game is just ridiculous. I think this thing's awesome. It works super well, and just to actually show you, this was not really part of the plan, but I'm signed into this account, the one that's botting right now. I turned off the GPS here so it doesn't think I'm jumping back and forth between this fake place and the real place. But just to show you, like, the last thing caught here was a Pidgey, which was 42, although it looks like it just transferred that Pidgey. But before that, well, here, let me just show you everything's the same. So, you can see the name of this kid, which is Cool Balls Kid. Don't question the name. But he's level 16, which this guy right here is Cool Balls Kid, who is now level 16. And if I go to the Pokemon, I can set it for recent. And the last thing I think I did catch was this 123 Weedle, other than the Pidgey that they got rid of. Yeah, over here. Oh, they just caught a Zubat. So they caught a CP10 Zubat. That means they're probably going to transfer it, but if I... Oh, you can see it right there. CP10 Zubat. So now, if you wait, they probably will transfer it. Yeah, it's just gone now. So now if I refresh again, it should be gone. Right now I'm actually not running this at the most efficient mode either. I'm probably going to actually stop this, and then I'm going to run it again with a slower speed for the walking, so it will actually hatch the eggs it's walking with as well. And I will probably modify so it, doesn't recycle as aggressively. But if you guys have any other questions on how to work this, feel free to leave comments in the description below. I'm also going to leave my other video I made day one of the release on how to GPS spoof. It's a lot safer than this. Obviously I only recommend doing this for like 5-10 minutes at a time, but GPS spoofing, I have my phone sit here for like hours where I'll just be like in one triple Pokélore somewhere, nowhere even near where I actually am. So, as long as you're not moving around back and forth a lot with the GPS spoof, it works just fine. So if you guys have any other questions on how this works, feel free to leave in the description below. I'm going to have, like I said, this zip file. Yeah, I can almost point to it. That zip file. I'm going to also have my last video, and yeah, that's it. So I hope this was fun for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys don't get banned using it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.